It's raining. It's pouring. The old man is snowing. Oh, man. Let's see. It's all good. I woke up a little late. I had a headache. You know what I'm saying? So dehydrated. Oh yeah, I'm chiseling up, baby. Look at that jaw. Look at that jaw. That girl went to the hospital, man. She went to the hospital.
How do you know?
The guy told me, and I haven't seen her in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
She had a stroke. She got caught outside because she's a diabetic. She got caught outside in the cold. So man, she went to the hospital. I feel sorry for that, but she not fucking with me no more. I'm glad. Oh, shit. Forgot to throw something away. She would not leave me alone. 4 months. Yeah, that sound like, man, I didn't do nothing to her, man.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do nothing wrong to her. I told her I didn't want to deal with her anymore. And she got mad about that. I'm like, why you so mad? You should be glad that I don't want to deal with you no more. Why you mad? Was you entitled? You got entitlement or something? No, you are like ugly. You can't be entitled. You're supposed to be nice. She's not an attractive woman.
I think she's nice.
Yeah, but I don't like her the same way. So she got to move on with her life, man.
Yeah.
She got to move on. It's the past. Let it go. She didn't want to let it go. Yeah, she let that shit go. Because it only get worse. Because of her pride. She got pride. Like, what pride do you have? You're not attractive. You're not young. You know what I'm saying? Only older men can have pride. Women cannot have pride after they turn a certain age. When they get over 35, they can't have no more pride. She like 40, and she's not attractive. She can't have any pride. Or any entitlement, you know? Have a good day, man. Oh yeah, my jaw chiseling up, baby. That double chin leaving. Yeah. Working out. That's what happens when you work out on a consistent basis. That my neck is chiseling up. I'm getting that neck chisel. Shit, it's raining. Gotta put on my stuff. Yeah, man. You know, the broad wouldn't leave me alone. She in the hospital still. And I'm like, I don't really feel too much sorry for her, man, because she was trying to make things harder for me. Feel what I'm saying? Hellcat's still getting old, man. Shit. I woke up with a headache. It was raining. For some reason, I couldn't get up. But anyway, man, here's your signs that you're gonna be old. You're gonna grow old and alone. Okay? There are some signs. There are some writings on the wall, you know, that you need to be aware of, man. Number one, for men, let's start with men. You're short and unattractive, and you know, and you don't have any ambition. That's a good recipe for being, growing old and alone by yourself. You're 5'4" or 5'5". You got no interest in chasing the bag. You're lazy. Yeah, unless you can kind of get away with being 5'5", if your face is like Chad Roan or Chad or Tyrone, then you can kind of get away with being 5'5" with females who are 5 foot. Okay? I've seen this happen before. A guy who's 5'5", 5'6", he has a Chad or Tyrone face. You know what I'm saying? And he can still get with females that's 4'11", 5 foot. He got those pickings right there. So he's not gonna grow old and alone. It's the guys who are short and unattractive at the same time. Those guys are gonna be getting old and alone. And again, sometimes, they luck up and find another sub-5 female, that's 5 foot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, for the most part, a guy who's short and unattractive is going to end up growing old and alone. And it makes it worse if you're on drugs. If you're on drugs, oh yeah, he's done for. You got past a certain age as a man. I'm starting with the men first. You got past a certain age, you got past a certain age being a man broke with no money. That's a good recipe for growing old and alone, man, because as a man, once you get past a certain age, you're supposed to have money. And that's why young females gravitate toward older men. It's because of the security, the money. But I'm seeing a lot of guys who are broke out here, bro. Older guys who are old and alone, bro. They didn't get their money together. They didn't get their chips together. So that's a recipe right there for growing old and alone, bro. You didn't get your chips together while you was young. You was playing around and wasting time. That's a good recipe for being old and alone. I'm just trying to tell you guys that. Feel what I'm saying? Shit, got crumbs on my goddamn screen. You're not even trying. You don't even have any ambition. No drive. You feel what I'm saying? I can see if you an older man like me, trying to get his shit together, chasing the bag. You're late in life, right? So you got a good chance that you're not gonna be old and alone. Because once you get the bag, you'll never be alone. Even if you're dating gold diggers. Hey, it's better than having nothing. Gold diggers are better than nothing. At least gold diggers will give you some sunshine coochie. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But that's a huge sign that you're gonna be old and alone. Is that you're past a certain age and you don't have money. You feel what I'm saying? Because women expect you to have money. Now, there are some cases where a guy in his 40s, right? He still got some sexual market value. You know, he's in shape. He has a six pack or whatever, and older women desire him because he's older, or they're older too. Like me, I still got some sexual market value. You know what I'm saying? I still got a few women that look at me, but my money ain't together. Those relationships will be short-lived. She'll get tired of me being broke. She'll get tired of me being dusty, and she'll dump me, man. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't carry a relationship being broke, man. Especially if you're older. Females do not. They don't allow you to get away with being older and broke. Because your relationships they're not gonna last being broke. Now, if you got your money together, then your relationship will last. Your relationships will last, bro. What time is it? Okay, it's 10 o'clock. You got your money together, your relationships will last. You feel what I'm saying? Your money ain't together, your relationship will be short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get into the bedroom, have some freak, nasty sex with her, but you're not going to be able to keep her for very long, and you're going to have a drought again. Back to your droughts. You know what I'm saying? Another sign. You can't get along with nobody, man. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever, bro. Your shit ain't fast. Another sign. You can't get along with nobody. You can't keep females. You don't know how to keep a relationship. That comes with practice, time, and experience. The reason why older guys are successful with younger women in relationships because they got experience. The young man don't have no experience, so he's quick to blow his top when things are going south. You feel what I'm saying? He's quick to get frustrated and get mad and blow his top. What I mean by blow his top is he gets mad easily. He's angry. Anything, bothers him. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, this store is closed. An older man, he's slow to anger. He don't get angry easily and then be first to fucking throw a fit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he's willing to talk it out and solve the problem before any of that happens. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't carry relationships. You can't. Your money ain't together. You're past a certain age. You're just gonna spend the rest of your life alone. And you're short and unattractive. Man, that's a double whammy right there. You're short and unattractive. If I was let me tell you, if I was born 5'5", sub 5, you know what I'm saying? I would have been a multi-millionaire a long time ago. Like I said before, man, these are the most guys who are successful. These are the guys who are most successful. It's the short, unattractive guys or the average guy. You feel what I'm saying? These guys are the most successful because being short and unattractive, it will push you to go out there and chase that bag because you don't want to be in your situation forever, right? You want to eventually come out of your situation. You feel what I'm saying? You want to eventually come out. You don't want to stay in your situation for the remainder of your years. Yeah, as I get older, I start seeing more lines and wrinkles. God damn, Kelcat getting old. I just woke up this morning. I looked in the mirror. I was like, damn, Kelcat getting older. Shit. More lines and wrinkles and gray hair is popping up every year. That's why I got to work out today, man. Gotta work out. But, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, man, I would have been a multi-millionaire a long time ago. My mind would have been full of focus in my 20s. I would have never had gotten into a relationship. I would have been unattractive. My girlfriend would have never had fuck with me, bro. And I probably would have became a music sensation in the music industry world. You know what I'm saying? You know, being short and unattractive, you don't got no distractions because no women are checking for you, right? You know, like that guy CeeLo. Remember CeeLo? Driving around, what he said, driving around town with the girl I love. I said, fuck you. See, he didn't have no distractions. CeeLo is short and unattractive and fat and bald. He's everything that, that females do not want. You know what I'm saying? He's everything that females don't want, but yeah, he became successful because he had to. He was going to spend most of his life alone if he didn't do it. And plus, like I said, you don't have any distractions when you're short and unattractive. And in my 20s, I was a bad motherfucker. So I was, man, shit. I was distracted. Women kept coming my way. I kept getting into relationships. I kept having one night stands. I kept going to bars and clubs, looking for pussy all the time. All the time, I mean. Just a pussy hound. You hear what I'm saying? And where the pussy at? Where the pussy at? Showing at the bar, showing up at the club. Where the pussy at? Where the pussy at? Where the pussy at, bro? Where's the pussy? All I want to know, where's the pussy? I'm here at this bar. I'm looking for the pussy. For real, that's how dudes was back in the day, bro. When you young in your 20s, you full of testosterone. You thinking about pussy 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying? But as you get older, you know, and that testosterone settles, you know, or that testosterone gets lower, you start thinking with the upstairs head instead of the downstairs head. With the upstairs head, you like, God damn, if you build it, bruh, they will come. You feel what I'm saying? If you build it, they will come. Don't trip, bruh. You know, so you stop chasing pussy. You start chasing the bag instead, bro. I wish I would have did this earlier in my 20s. It's already too late now. We learn from our mistakes and keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? Can't go get 20s back no more. Them days are gone. It's gonna get worse from here with looks. Feel what I'm saying? I'm getting more gray and more wrinkles every single goddamn year that goes by. It's getting worse. Man, a couple of years ago I looked better. Just 3 years passed, man. Shit. But okay, let's talk about the women, bro. The women, the signs that you're gonna be old and alone. The number one sign that you're gonna be old and alone is that you didn't get married in your 20s. Most women don't get lucky and cop a husband in their 30s. That's not gonna happen. You know, like what's that girl name? Like Young Miami. She talking about she wanna settle down. Now she in her 30s and shit. That's, oh man, she competing with them real young Miamis. Young Miami ain't young no more. You might as well just call her Miami, bro. Just call her, call her Miami. Because she's not young anymore. She's talking about she want to settle down now. She should have been thought about that when she was in her 20s, acting like a little whore. You feel what I'm saying? She was being a little hoe in her 20s. And now she get to her 30s, she want to settle. No. Because I know her standards is going to be, he got to have this. He got to have that. He got to have Diddy money for me to fuck with him. Not over 30. You must be smoking. I gotta put on this thing, man, 'cause it's wet out here. My hands are goddamn cold. One day it's sun shining, and the next day it's raining. Feel what I'm saying, bro? Not over 30. Once a woman hit over 30, she's not gonna be able to get married. She's not gonna get married easily. You feel what I'm saying? I got my words all fucked up right now. I just woke up, so I'm stumbling and fumbling over my words a lot. I had a headache, so I was massaging my head, man. That's the reason why I didn't get up early enough. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah. So she's over 30 and she's not married and she don't have any children. That's a good recipe for being old and alone, because women are supposed to get married in their 20s, not in their 30s. You feel what I'm saying? So when they're young and beautiful, that's the time for them to seal down the bag, to lock down the bag. You know what I'm saying? Don't be thinking about locking down the bag in your 30s, because you're competing with the women in their 20s. Now, you in your 30s as a woman, you're competing with the women in their 20s. It's gonna be a steeper mountain to climb. It ain't flat surface no more when you get to be 30 or 30 plus. It's a steeper mountain to climb, and you're gonna be in for a huge fight with a lot of resistance. Okay? So once a woman past 30 and she's not married, and especially if she got kids, yeah, she's gonna get old and alone, man. It happened to my mother, man. You know what I'm saying? She got old and alone, bro. She didn't grow old with nobody. My mom was by herself, you know, the last days of her life. She was by herself. She was living alone. You know what I'm saying? She got married twice in her life. You know, a husband before my dad, and then she got married to my dad. You feel what I'm saying? But once she divorced from my dad, there was no more marriages after that. She did get engaged, but she blew it. She blew that engagement. You know, she fucked it up. And after that, there was no more getting married after that. She was well into her 40s. You feel what I'm saying? And my mom was still getting proposed to in her 40s. My mom was a good-looking woman, man. I had a good-looking dad, too. There wasn't no Stacy's or no Chads or Tyrones, but they were good-looking. They were my parents were attractive people, man. And they both died alone. You know, my dad, like I said, I witnessed him grow old and alone and die of kidney failure, or I think it was COVID-19 or some shit. but he was having problems. You know what I'm saying? But he's by himself. He was living on his own. He didn't get his money together. So nobody wanted to deal with him. When you get old, you gotta have your money together to keep from being alone, bro. Because your money, after you hit a certain age, it's all about your wallet. Everybody gets to be sub 5, bro. Right now, Denzel Washington is sub 5. He wasn't like that when he was young. He wasn't sub 5 when he was young, but everybody gonna get to see sub 5 one day. It's just some people make it there quicker or sooner. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes are born sub 5. You know what I'm saying? And they can't help that because that's who their parents was. You see what I'm saying? So my mom, her last engagement was in her early 40s. She fucked that up. I don't care what nobody say. She fucked that up. She could have gotten married to a guy who made some decent money, man. And that guy, he owned his own car dealership of used cars. The old school cars. 1970s, 1960 cars. You know, Cordobas and Novas and 64 Impalas. You know what I'm saying? Chevy Novas, all that other stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she fucked that engagement up. And we starved after that, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm on the women right now. The women, good recipe. Another one. A good recipe for being old and alone is being a narcissist. Where you think that the whole entire world revolve around you. You feel what I'm saying? The whole entire world revolve around you. And you're entitled for no reason. For no reason. Thinking that you're entitled. Living in a false reality. Okay? That's a recipe for being or getting old and alone. Like this, like sub 5 stalker. She gonna spend the remaining years of her life being old and alone. She already in her 40s. And she's a narcissist. And she's entitled for no reason. Yes, that's a recipe for being old and alone. Nobody's gonna marry that, bro. That's why she was fucking with me for like 4 months. Because there was no other dude checking for her, bro. I don't care. If a woman is stalking you for 4 months, there's no other dude checking for her. You feel what I'm saying? If a woman is stalking you for 4 or 5 months, there's no other man checking for her. She is worthless. She can't keep a man. You feel what I'm saying? She can't keep a man, she gonna be old and alone. Simple as that. She gotta be able to keep a man. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the years. And it gets worse. You know, like Vivica Fox. She couldn't keep 50 Cent, man. She was too busy belittling the guy. Even though he was worth more money, she still couldn't respect him. 50 Cent had all that money. Successful, tall, buff, and she still couldn't respect the guy. So Vivica Fox, she's not gonna be able to get married again. Or keep a man, or get into a relationship or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And she still got all these high expectations and all these standards. For real. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be able to keep a man. That's the signs of that you're gonna grow old and alone. You feel what I'm saying? Women gotta be younger. You gotta be young getting married, man. They miss the boat by the time they get to be 30 something. So they're gonna be single for life. For life. Because ain't no man who got it together gonna choose a woman in her 60s. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man. Too much valuable, bro. They're too valuable. They don't have to deal with all that. And becoming a single mother, that's another recipe for being old and alone. You know what I'm saying? You might get lucky and find a simp that's gonna take care of you and them kids, but that don't happen for every single woman like that. Finding a simp with a good job that's gonna help raise the kids, that's luck. That's luck. You feel what I'm saying? Just like us men, we still got a chance because we could be like broke in our 20s, broke in our 30s, even broke in our 50s. And we can still get our money together and still have a family. And still be able to, hold value. You're valuable when you're older and you got your money together. You feel what I'm saying? You're valuable. Meaning that you're gonna still be able to attract a young, hot tenderoni just like that, with the snap of a finger. You feel what I'm saying? So you'll be able to attract a woman as long as you got your money together. But a man don't got his money together, he's not gonna be able to attract a female like that. He might have some success, but his options are gonna be very, very limited. You feel what I'm saying? You know? So if you wanna be old and alone, everything that I just said, man, if it apply to you, you're gonna be old and alone. Starting to rain like a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? So the key is to keep that from happening. A man need to get his money together. He gotta get the bag. And a woman, she gotta get married at an early age and keep the man around. You feel what I'm saying? She gotta be able to keep a man around. Damn, let me get over here real quick. It's raining. I'm hustling and bustling, bro. I ain't gonna be old and alone. I'm gonna hit some more jackpots, and I'm gonna invest that money so I can always have me a woman around. Even if I don't get married, I'll still be able to attract. You feel what I'm saying? Women give coochie to women. Oh man, fucking. Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta get up under this thing, man. A woman. What was I saying? I'll always be able to attract a female as long as I got my papers straight. I would never be alone. I could be 60 and still rolling with a female that's 25 with no children, because I got the paper right. You feel what I'm saying? Now it'll be a transactional relationship, but I'd rather have a transactional relationship or a pay-for-play relationship than be by myself jacking off the porn as an old man. I'd rather be that. I'd rather be a sugar daddy than be a no daddy. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather be, dating young, hot supermodels than be by myself jacking off the porn or fucking land whales. You see what I'm saying? Well, I know, at least for fucking land whales, it's better than jacking off by yourself to porn. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want neither. That's why I'm chasing the bag right now. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm chasing the bag right now. So I won't be alone. Cause I see all this. I know what, bro? I see all the success that these guys have with women because they got their bread straight. I'll be like, man, yeah, Denzel Washington, he'll never be alone. He's still dating young, hot girls, man. You know, dude in the 70s. You know, Leonardo DiCaprio, he was a Chad in his prime. But now that he's in his late 40s, he's not a Chad anymore. But guess what, bro? He's still dating the young, hot ones. Why? Because the nigga got his mind together, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's all about having your money together if you want to have a better life with women. You gotta have your money together. When I mean together, nigga, you better be chasing that bag and getting it in your pocket and being disciplined and smart and intelligent. You can't be incompetent, being average looking or definitely below average looking. There's niggas out here who are below average looking and they're incompetent and they're stupid. That's a horrible combination. That's a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for being old and alone. You gotta play the game smart out here in these streets. Like me, I can't be incompetent. I can't not pay attention to the patterns and trends, you know, on the numbers. I can't be stupid and be like, oh yeah, this is the probability. Oh yeah, but yeah, even though it's not even a probability, you still, yeah, nigga, that's the probability, man. You have to ask your question. Ask yourself a question. Is that the probability? Go check the probability, nigga. The numbers you put down, is that the probability? Because you can't be out here losing and be old and gray and never get the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So society has put pressure on men to become something or get old and alone and die alone. The pressure is to achieve stuff, become something. Now there are low-level niggas out there that, you know, they get a pension or whatever. That's not enough nowadays, bro. A pension is not enough. A $3,000 a month check, once you turn 67, is not enough. That's bullshit money, bro. That's bullshit. And a lot of niggas out here complaining about their social. Why am I gonna say Social Security? Their retirement check and their pensions. They're complaining about them not being enough. Talking about they're not keeping up with the cost of living. See, you was talking about, oh nigga, you should get a job and rely on the pension, rely on the retirement check. Retirement is 67 now, nigga. They pushed it 3 years up. You know what I'm saying? That's not no fair, bro. That means they're in control over your life. You're not. You're just a fucking robot. They got control over you. So you gotta wait all the way, you know, work your whole entire life all the way to 67 just to get a $3,000 a month check, nigga, for the rest of your life. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna let you control over that. We got rich niggas that say, fuck you and your jobs. I'm a rich motherfucker. What's that guy? What's his name? Andrew Tate. He in control of his own destiny. Ain't nobody telling him what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? He got control over his shit. You don't have to depend on no pension or no retirement check at the end of his life. Okay? He don't have to depend on that shit. He said, you know what, motherfucker? I'm taking my destiny in my own hands. I want to live like a king in the last quarter of my life. I don't want to live like a peasant, depending on a motherfucking retirement check or a pension. Depending on that. You putting your destiny into the company's hands. You worked all them fucking years just to get a small pension at the end of your life. In the last quarter of your life. You waited years. And now you're talking about, like, God damn, this pension's not enough. I'm not keeping up with the cost of living. I gotta get a job. Like, bro, you getting a job at 67, bro? Come on, man. You still working at 67? You in the last quarter of your life. Matter of fact, you probably only got like 10 more years to live. And you on a pension? And you can't, and your dreams are done for. You can't chase no dreams now, bro. You're 67. So I'm a pre-thinker, bro. I think ahead. I think about the future. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't put your destiny in somebody else's hands, man. I'm going off on something else. I'm talking about getting old and alone. The signs you are getting. I went over it. Shit. If you get your money together, I promise you guys, you won't get old and alone. And women, if you marry early, you marry in your 20s, you won't get old and alone. You know. Oh yeah, chasing careers. That's another way to end up old and alone for females. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Chasing a career is the biggest recipe for being old and alone. Or for growing old and alone. That's the better word for it. Because you grow into old age. You know what I'm saying? Chasing careers and trying to settle down in your 30s when you got your money together. Oh no, that's not gonna work. No. You're valuing careers and money over family. That's not gonna work. You're gonna end up old and alone like that. Feel what I'm saying? Because a man, he don't care about your money. He cares about your youth and your fertility. Those are two things that he cares about. Youth and fertility. That's it. He don't care about your job, how much you earning. He don't care about that shit. Your youth, how young you are, and how fertile you are. That's it. If you're thinking like you could get a career and then try to settle down in your mid-30s, that's a recipe for growing old and alone. Because you're competing with the women in their 20s now. Why would he want to settle for you when he can go get a hot young thing that's 23? You feel what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit, bro. Nah, it's called revenge, man, too, man. Guys that get their money together because they gotta have their revenge. All them women, they overlooked you, bro. They thought you was nothing. You know what I'm saying? And now that you're something, they checking for you. Revenge is the best feeling in the world, bro. The sense of revenge. I'm telling you, bro. Niggas don't even know, bro. So, to keep from growing old and alone, you gotta avoid these things. Being broke at a certain age, you know, as a man, women focusing on careers and success and all that other shit. Look at Jeannie Mai. She gonna be old and alone. Even though she's successful, she got money. Now she has a kid. She's a single mother, and no other man is gonna step up to the plate and marry her. That was her last chance to get married. Think about it. She wasn't getting married before then. She was in her 30s when Young Jeezy married her, bro. Like a dumbass that he did. I don't know why he married her, bro. You see that she wasn't getting married. That was a big red flag right there. She went through all them years without getting married, bro. And you gonna come along and marry her, and you found out the reason why she wasn't married? Because she's an entitled female. She's a narcissist. She thinks that everything revolves around her. These narcissists are gonna be getting old and alone, bro. You a narcissist? You are gonna be old and alone. And you don't care about anybody's feelings but your own. Feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be old and alone. Don't be these things, and you won't be old and alone. Don't be broke and dusty as a man. Don't be a narcissist or a woman that's entitled for no reason. Even though she's a 3 or 4 or whatever. She's a 3 or 4 in looks. But she still got, entitlement issues. And she's still a narcissist. And all that other shit. Nah. That's a recipe for being old and alone. If you don't believe me, look at Sub 5 Stalker. Look at Sub 5 Stalker. She gonna be old and alone. Guarantee it, bruh. Cause ain't nobody gonna marry her, bruh. She stalked me for 4 months. Ain't nobody checking for her. I saw what other men seen or whatever. And I tossed her to the side like an old potato chip bag. Ruffles. I tossed it to the side like an old ruffled potato chip bag. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna end this video. I'll be back on later. You guys have a good day. I'm out, yo.